The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in. Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
I'm Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause. For those of us on this stage, today is one of the most exciting days of the year. We love to see the wonder and anticipation in the eyes of our new students, as all of you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define the years ahead.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think
We are live from the beautiful state of Michigan, coming to you from Arrington Ice Arena on the wonderful college campus of Adrian College. It's the finals of the NCHA playoff tournament as the visiting Aurora University Spartans get set to take your Adrian College Bulldogs. Hello everyone, my name is Alex Herman. Happy to have you all join us here tonight on ACTV, joined along by Zach Skinner. And ladies and gentlemen, we have an absolute doozy for you tonight. We finally got to the end. It all leads to here. This is the championship cup of the Harris Cup tournament in the NCHA. The visiting Aurora University Spartans here tonight to face off against the Adrian College Bulldogs, and this is going to be quite the exciting game. Coming into the game, the Bulldogs got through Concordia University of Wisconsin in the quarterfinal round by a score of 11-1 as well as 13-2 in their quarterfinal matchup. They then beat Trine University, a huge rivalry for the Bulldogs, by a score of 6-2. On the other side, it was Aurora who faced off against St. Norbert in their semifinal matchup, beating them 4-3, which leads us to here tonight. It all comes down to this. By tonight, at the end of the game, the Harris Cup will be hoisted by one of these two teams. Zach, who do we have to look out for tonight?
Well, Alex, there's a lot of star players on each roster. You know, each roster's full. You got to be good with you got to have a lot of depth to even be able to get to the Harris Cup final. On Adrian's side, we have Matus Spodnak, 28 goals, 27 assists for a total of 55 points on the season. Top in all the NCAA. Definitely a player that Aurora is going to be looking out for. On Aurora's side, Jack Yannick for Aurora has 15 points, 21 goals. 15 goals, 21 assists, and 36 points. Adrian will definitely keep an eye on him as the game continues. And I'm looking at the stats here, Alex, and this is shaping up, I think, to be a really, really good game.
This is a huge game. Now, just a couple of weeks ago, the Bulldogs took on Aurora February 3rd and 4th. They beat them by scores of 8-4 as well as 8-2 as they took the #1 spot in the NCHA standings at the time. And we're going to see what's going to happen here tonight. A lot to look forward to. Great hockey. Starting lineups being announced at the moment. And we'll take a quick break for the national anthem, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in. We'll be right back to drop the puck for the Harris Cup final.
We continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today.
And the slam!
161 years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, inside the awesome Arrington Ice Arena as we get set to drop the puck for the Harris Cup Finals between Aurora University and your Adrian College Bulldogs. Hello, everyone. My name is Alex Herman, joined alongside by Zach Skinner for what should be a very fun night of hockey here at the AIA. Two great teams, unbelievable seasons, ranked opponents in the Division III NCAA standings. This is going to be a wild ride, Zach.
I agree, Herms. I don't think we could have asked for a better finale for the Harris Cup. Both these teams coming in. Adrian with a 22-4-2 record. Aurora coming in with a 19-7-2. Both teams are coming in here looking to bring it home. Last year, Adrian brought it home along with the national title. I think it's going to be shape up to a great game and a great night of hockey.
So the Bulldogs will look to defend what's rightfully theirs, which is the Harris Cup. They captured it last season and then went on to win the national championship just a few short weeks after that. And just like that, puck drop is underway, and we have Adrian College hockey. We start things off far side. Here's Ty Ends, will pick up the pace with speed. Looking towards the right wing, fires a pass across. Nobody there could collect the off of the stick. Chase Spencer, backpedaling just for a moment, connects with Ty Ends and will forward a pass going up. Trying to shake through, will elect to rim this around. This kicks around the kick plate. Jake Swade will send a pass through the crease, and getting a piece of it there was Colby Thornton. Back down low, it's Clay Keeley. Picked up by Terry Ryder. Towards the front, in and out of the glove, and this shakes free underneath the goal line. Now up top right blue with Dinier. Able to saucer that in, finds Ty Ends. Now towards the left corner. This is chopped up and then bounced off of the end wall. Terry Ryder with a shot of his own, and bouncing off of a shoulder there. I believe it was Nate Keeley who got in front and deflected that one, as we'll find our first stoppage in play here with 19:02 left to go in the first period.
Adrian off to a hot start here, definitely. Kept controlling the pressure of the game up front, up in the zone. A bunch of buzzing going on.
Luciani not able to fully retrieve the draw off the left side circle, but it's Spodniak who will pressure. Picking up, here's Yannick, the leading scorer for the Spartans. Fires a shot, but it's blocked before it could reach the goal front. Tallarico will then have to make a swipe to clear it towards the far side corner. Babyak opposes against Keys, and it slides to Santa Lucia. Up top, Santa Lucia right-hand shot. Moves that over. Luciani able to strip it away. A drop pass intended for Spodniak. Didn't have his head up, so he couldn't catch the pass. Redding will press against Yannick. He looks towards the front. Easy stick save made by Tallarico. Things will slow down just for a moment. It's Austin Klein who had it behind the net. And Luciani will make his way up. One of the Bulldogs' captains, as he rips a shot, and that one goes high and wide and sailed into the netting.
Dangerous chance there for Adrian. Coming right down the middle, number 16, Aliso Luciani coming down in the slot. Little toe drag release there, trying to find the top corner. Just barely missed the twine. Hits the boards and goes out of play. Adrian looking really good at the beginning of the game here.
It's fast-paced hockey. so far just about 2 minutes in, as this is picked up off of the face-off draw, and skating up with it is Carson Riddle. Able to dump it in, but it's going to be whistled down for the icing, and a perfect time this evening to introduce our starting netminders. First for the Aurora Spartans, it's going to be Colby Thornton, skating in with a 308 GAA as well as a 922 save percentage. And on the opposite end for the hometown Bulldogs, it's Nick Tallarico with a 251 GAA and a 903 save percentage. Adrian, the number 1 ranked team in the NCHA, number 5 overall, and a hard hit in the corner is going to be whistled down for a penalty, and the Spartans will be awarded their first power play of the evening. An early chance for them to jump up 5-on-4.
Great chance here for the Spartans coming into this game with a .239 on the power play, but Adrian with a .85 in the kill. I mean, 8.5 on a kill is just an unreal save percentage. I mean, unreal percentage to have, but Aurora here could take a very early lead. I mean, it could be, Adrian's been doing pretty well so far, but Aurora could totally just shift this game over.
Draws one back and possessed by the Spartans. Far side wing. See all the faces down low supporting the Bulldogs. Packed house here tonight at the Arrington Ice Arena. Up top with it, Santa Lucia looking for a lane. Now to the left side. Here's a shot bounced off of a skate. Now towards the right dot. Waiting with it is Keys. Fired, and what a save by Tallarico. Gets some cheers and applause from the Arrington faithful. Right side, Keys again, fanned on the shot. Adinier will jump in front of it. And Keys will once again get it down low. In the chest, Tallarico will come up with a save. And the Bulldog faithful coming alive, showing their appreciation for Nick Tallarico. Catch it here on the replay.
Yeah, I was just talking about earlier just about how Adrian has a great kill percentage, and I mean, you got to owe that to number 29 there, brick wall back there in the net. Goalie is your most important penalty killer, so it's great to have him back there.
Tallarico, the senior from Surrey, British Columbia, his final year with the Bulldogs. Don't know if he'll be returning for a 5th next year due to COVID issues, as this shot was taken hard and bounced off of a skate in front. Swade is able to get a stick on it and is going to clear. Santa Lucia will skate back to restart the rush. Just about 60 seconds gone on the 5-on-4. Plenty of time left for the Spartans as they're onside. Santa Lucia, left point. Cycles it down low, and it's lost in translation. Swade will get there in time. Has a trailer way up top in Murphy as he's able to soccer kick that towards the net. And stopping it there is Thornton, who sent up a pass of his own. Klein got in front of that one, and he lifts it back the other way. Good penalty killing from the Bulldogs thus far.
Yeah, Aurora's only really had 2 really good chances.
Here's Connor Smith. Rims it down low. Now on the backhand is Tallarico. Has to get back to his crease quickly. Up top of the key. Fired shot. Save made by Tallarico. Sprawling out to cover. And he gets on top of it for the whistle.
Aurora having some good chances here on the power play, but not being able to convert because Tallarico, absolute brick wall back there. Only 11 seconds left. This is a key face-off for this power play.
If you're Connor May, trying to win this back as clean as possible to potentially clear off the zone, ticking off the final seconds of the initial power play. But it's won back by the Spartans. Shot sent on net. Connor May gets there in time, tries to lift a backhand out, but it stays in. Adinier off the high glass. Patosha will exit the box, and we're back to even strength, 5-on-5. Clay Keeley caresses one. Finds Procopio. Able to dump in Adinier. There first to win the race. Swade picks up with speed. Heinz connects with Enns. A 3-on-3 situation. Shot fired on, hit off of a stick in front. A second chance, and it's kept out by Thornton. Good job from the Bulldogs to stay on top of the net. Adinier looks for a lane of his own, couldn't find it. On the backhand, scores! Io Adinier, the first of the night. The Bulldogs lead 1-0. And the roof on the Arrington Ice Arena has completely come unglued.
Great play there by Adrian, coming down low off the point, throws it back down low, just dumps it in, doesn't have the shot. Adrian College down low, plays it right out front to him, just taps it in top right. Great placement on the backhand, and Adrian is up 1-0.
Io Adinier, in his 24th game played this season, only his second goal. One of the more defensively sound defensemen for this Bulldogs squad. Made a great heads-up play as he stepped up off of the blue, picked up his own rebound, and went top shelf on the backhand. Man, was that a pretty goal.
Tight corner there, tight opportunity, and he's able to convert second goal in the year, and what a time to have your second goal of the year.
A surge of energy pulsing through the Bulldog fans here at the Arrington Ice Arena. An absolute sold-out crowd here tonight to come watch the Harris Cup Finals. Skating back, Giuliano Santalucia couldn't hold on to it. Shields. Here's Spagnolo. Along the left side, right-handed shot. Able to poke it free with his opposite side. Shields will get it up top. Puts a shot on, blocker to side. That found its way through a sea of bodies in front. A moving jigsaw puzzle there. There's another chance in front, all alone on the doorstep. And Thornton able to sprawl out and capture that one on top of the crease.
Great save there by Colby Thornton. Another amazing opportunity there for Adrian.
14:34 left to go in the first period. The 1-0 score recently opened up by Bulldog defenseman Io Dinier. One of the more stylish Bulldogs that we have here on campus, as there was another chance. Down low all alone was Luciani. Almost broke it free, and he's able to keep it on sides, but this time it's taken away. Skating up with it is Boyko. And it's lofted into the glove of Tallarico, and he'll hold on for the whistle. As I was saying, Adinier, one of the more stylish Bulldogs that we have here on campus.
Oh, yeah.
We've talked about it quite a couple, many times here on the broadcast. Has some pretty sweet custom skates, rocking the black, yellow, and white Travis Scott look to imitate the Jordan 1 silhouette.
And he pulls it off greatly.
That he does. Shows up always dressed well, too. Hockey players always having a great sense of fashion and style. Redding is flexed into the boards as Luciani will pick up. Now to Redding in the slot. What a move! Couldn't make it to the front. This is deadlocked underneath the red. Squirts free to Klein. A slap shot, and that one rang the iron. It almost went. Babyak will circle low. Spodniak was looking for it in between the slot. Here come the Spartans. It's Boyko who tried to enter, but it's taken away by Luciani. Doesn't have the option he needs yet. Creating some space and time, connects with Klein. Here's Klein to May. Steals it away, gets bumped off there by Brendan Blair. Down low, Klein once more. Tied up with his man. Able to shake this free. Patosha will step off of the blue. Klein now to Connor May. Finds the right side. Right-handed shot. Will circle around. Drop pass over! And that one, with just a little bit more space and time, could have went. The Bulldogs doing a great job so far of finding shots all alone in front of the crease. Just a little bit lower on that attempt. We might have seen a 2-0 score as Adinier will fire a shot. This kicks free. Ryder will play this to the neutral zone as Patosha will pick up. Dropped back for May. Walks through. What a move! Carson Riddle. Now to Patosha. It's taken away. Here's Riddle. Will skate up center. Delay just for a moment as the Spartans will get a line change, and so will the Bulldogs. Adinier pressures him as this shakes around from left to right. Adinier with it. Finds Murphy. Will take a few steps and stride in. Takes a leapfrog there. Gets over his man as this plays to the front. Here's Shields all alone. Scores! Jaden Shields! gives the Bulldogs a 2-0 lead.
Shields. You can see here, Adrian, their forecheck is looking a lot like this for this whole game. 2 whites behind the net, find the guy out front somewhere around the slot area and just tuck it home. And they do it again, yet again. Adrian's forecheck right now is just looking like it's unstoppable. They have 2 guys down low, so at least one of them each time has come out with the puck.
Rinse and repeat is the name of the game for the Bulldogs. 2 very similar goals between Adenier and Shields there. Adenier initially, as a defenseman on the right side on that first one, stepped off of the blue and found his way in between the hash marks. And a similar play there as Shields got the puck on the left side this time, walked in between the hash marks, put it upstairs, and a 2-0 lead with 12:11 left to go in the first period. Aurora will elect to take a timeout, and we'll take a quick TV break.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, inside Arrington Ice Arena. Jaden Shields, just a few moments ago, got the Bulldogs on the board for the second time tonight as they take a 2-0 lead as the puck is dropped at center ice after an Aurora Spartan timeout. Now, Zach, if you're the coaching staff on the Aurora bench, what's the message to the team?
I think the message is that they need to get fired up. I think they're one step too slow right now. They need to step it up a little bit. Lay some bodies, especially when in the D zone. They got to start pinning people more with Adrian's forecheck. And you just got to get fired up here.
We continue on as Jaden Shields, the recent goal scorer, will send that down low. Summers to Murphy in front, and that one just barely goes wide to the glove side. Now on possession, here's Jaden Condotta. Gets this to Jake Code. Lost in the feet of Sedlicek. And picking up now, here's Chase Spencer. Finds Ty Enns. His pass was intercepted by Matt Weber. Spencer to Shields. It's checked hard into the boards. Got some stick taps from his teammates on the bench. This is lifted high into the rafters and hit off the top steel protecting the roof. And we'll take a quick pause for a whistle.
Good note here that Shields' goal was his 3rd of the season. Adina and Shields both having their 2nd and 3rd goals in a huge game like this is just like one rather time when you have it, especially right before the national tournament when you're going to go compete with the best teams in the world for the NCAA D3 level. Great time to have your D-men show up.
Here's Spodniak. Sends a shot on as backpedaling is Reddick. Walking through. Jack Yonick trying to hammer a nail. Spodniak to Luciani with speed along the right wing. Backhand towards the forehand. Couldn't get it to go. Redding will press against Keys. As Ryder will send this all the way down from the neutral zone. And it's gloved up by Thornton.
Shots on goal right now favoring Adrian 7-4, and I think the game has been totally reflecting that. Adrian, their forecheck down low. Aurora, they're looking like they're struggling handling it, and Adrian is just beating them on the forecheck.
Here's Calgin with a left-handed shot, but put it wide towards the right corner. What's interesting to me is we opened up the frame with a lot of Aurora possession. They had the first flutter of shots to start off, And once the Bulldogs got on the board, they really took over. There's a nice stick play from Connor May, showing some baseball spring training, like the MLB down in Florida. Batted that one out of the air. Certainly a hard play to make. Calgin will tip in, and at this moment, get a line change out under the halfway point here in the first period. 9:20 left to go at Arrington in the first frame of the Harris Cup final.
Hard hit there.
Wendt gets this pass to Summers, has Murphy trailing up. A miscue on that attempt. Murphy will go have to chase. Wendt a bouncer to Summers. Breaks in and fires over, but it's taken away. A backhand now, change of possession. Once again, it's Shields who will send a long saucer all the way to Thornton, who blockers it to the near side corner. This goes to the opposite end, as Enns will pick up, chops it free, now to the top. Here's Shields, looking for a lane. A tip in front was missed on, and the Bulldogs were looking for their third. Shields doing a great job on both ends of the ice. Had the second goal and almost got an assist for the third. This long shot, rebound, squirted out just for a second, and then it's covered up by Thornton. Colby Thornton's had to be really aware in these situations. The Bulldogs doing such a great job with their puck movement, getting side to side extremely quickly, putting shots in places that create rebounds, absolutely hounding the top of the net.
Bulldogs' net front coverage so far has just been unreal. Almost a tip there by Shields earlier this shift, and they just always have a guy going to the front. They're always looking for that tip, and if it's not there, they're just looking top corner. Looks like we need a new puck here. I guess the other one went out of play.
This draw one back and possessed by the Spartans. Getting there is Keeley, but he turned it over. Caressing it off the boards was Pang, and he sent this the length of the ice. Spencer will be pressed by Weber, and this is cleared down the length and will be whistled down for the icing. 8:08 left to go here in the first period of the Harris Cup final. Alex Herman and Zach Skinner, happy to have you all with us on ACTV. Great night here in Michigan. Nice to see the weather's finally cleared up. Had some malfunctions with our women's side yesterday. Had our power unfortunately go out through the city, and now we're back up and running. Good soak by Jake Swade as he got in front of that shot. We'll get off to make some repairs, and looking towards the front with the stretched out pad save was Thornton. That's a big stop and one to remember. That could have been a huge goal for the Bulldogs if they were able to find that on the B-way. Here's Matu Spodniak, one of the most dangerous players in all of NCAA Division III play. Leads the entire division in points. This is saucered over. Adinier will collect. Move it back towards the right side. Luciani taken down, no call. Traveling to the front, now taken away. Back with it is Code. Luciani to Calgin. Racing up with it is Buds. Drops it off, makes a nice stick play. Now towards the front, taken away by Connor May. This chips off the dasher and bounces over the blue as Connor May will get it. Had it stripped away from him. Here's a quick play. Spartans were offsides, and they're going to get whistled down for this one, as we'll take a quick stoppage.
As we know with Bulldog hockey, they're always physical in every game they play, but especially this game, they're finishing every hit they have the chance to, which is great. It's going to be great for later periods, tire out the other team, make them maybe a little more afraid to go into the corners with someone who's a little bit bigger than them because they know they're going to get hit. It's a great start.
Well, everything's heightened when it's playoff hockey, when the stakes are what they are at the moment. That being a championship game, the Bulldogs looking to repeat here as the Harris Cup champions in the NCHA. Like you said, got to do everything that you can. And this is going to be whistled down. I believe going to the box is going to be Brendan Blair. I wonder if they're going to call this interference. We'll get it from the official in just a second. And that is indeed what it will be. So the Bulldogs to the power play for the first time tonight, skating in with a 43.3% power play conversion rate versus Aurora's 80.9 penalty killing. So the power play 1 unit out. It's Matu Spodniak, Matt Redding, Jaden Shields, as a one-timer was sent on, blocker to side, into the netting by Thornton. That was quite the blast coming from the right side.
That was an absolute ripper. Thornton's really had to be on his game tonight, especially since right from the get-go. He's had some crazy saves. That stretch-out save he made just before that, great save, and then had to make another big one right there.
Ty Enns loves that right side of the ice. He's a left-handed shot, so opposite of Ovi's office, as we're normally used to seeing on the left, those familiar with Alex Ovechkin of the Washington Capitals. Seen him tee up quite a few slap shots here through the duration of the 22-23 season.
It's definitely something that Aurora's penalty kill has got to be worried about, is that left side of the ice.
Here's Spodniak. Doesn't have a lane, so he circles back. Will drop it off for Shields, and a give and go right back to Spodniak. Breaks over the blue. Waiting for an option, it's found in Shields. Ends with a shot, it's blocked by the backside of Alex Schwab. That one definitely will leave a mark. Ends. To Spodniak, fires, and off the glove, awarding some oohs and ahs. Luciani will skate to the slot and press it back for Shields. Right over for Enns. Now in between the hash marks, they score! A power play goal! And it's Matt Redding who says, tell me what the deal is!
Adrian running their 1-3-1 power play. Middle just opened up right there for Matt as he just tucks it right by Thornton. Thornton again having a great night, making some huge saves, but just couldn't quite get the spread out like he did before with Ennis when he came across, and puck ends up in the back of net. Bulldogs are up 3-0.
4:57 left to go. The lead now extended to 3 for the Bulldogs, and a scary turnover right in front of Tallarico, but he's able to get in front of it for the whistle.
That was a great power play by the Bulldogs. They just had so many chances, so many opportunities, so many moving parts, all working together for them. Aurora, they were more worried about that left side, left the middle totally wide open, and Bulldogs converted.
We continue on as stepping off. Here's a shot blocked off by Ryder. With a heavy slap shot, it was almost Jaden Condota putting it towards the front. This bounced off of a Dinier and squirted out of the zone.
Looking like a little trying to bounce off the back of the goalie behind the net there.
We saw a similar play in the game earlier between the Aurora women's team and St. Norbert. Highlighted it just a little bit. It's one of those shots as a goaltender that you got to be careful with. You never know when it's going to happen, and a shooter is going to try and deflect one off of you. Shields lost it at neutral, but Went will push it over the blue, and it's cleared the length of the ice. Nobody knows where the puck is, and I believe it found its way into the bench as backup for this evening, Dersange Stewart will put this into his glove and hand it over to the official, but we do have some extracurriculars after the whistle.
Exchanging some cookie recipes, giving them Granny's old, nice little snickerdoodles.
I'm sure it's nothing but pleasantries.
Oh, of course.
Between Babyak and Keys. The moments we cherish in our beloved game of hockey when you're able to meet with your opponent and tell them how your day was going.
One of the great things of hockey.
This is slapped back as Tallarico way out of his crease will stop that one. And here's the breakout. Spagnolo towards the front, trying to dance through the legs. Plays it through, but couldn't get a shot off of. Tied up along the right side. Now taking it away is Matt Weber. Klein to Heinz. Taking his time here. Will send a backhander up for Spagnolo. And it's put to the far side corner. Swade chops at it. Couldn't keep it in. Here come the Spartans. It's Boyko who breaks through. Pressed by Klein. As a disappearing act there on the puck once again. Some magicians on the ice making the puck go away. As here's a shot. A toe-dragged release. And Tallarico will make the save.
Good look there by Jaden Kandata. Right around the defender, a little toe drag right around him, uses him as a screen and lets it fly, luckily straight into the breadbasket of number 29.
Face off one back. Is held on and tipped off of the high netting. 3:03 left to go in the first period. Bulldogs up by a triplet.
Aurora's looking for something here to end the period out. Some sort of high note, whether a big hit, a goal, something. They're looking on something to end the period on a high note here.
Would definitely be key for them to try and transition into some positive vibes as they will likely skate into the second period. This is wrapped out of the zone and picked up by Giuliano Santalucia. Hassan Ackle plays it down low. It's picked up by Spodniak. This is over for Riddle. Opens up and drops for Keeley. Played through, kick save made. As a hard hit in the corner by Calgin. This one from behind definitely could be reviewable. And he's going to have to sit down here for a cross check.
And he doesn't like it.
Understandably, 2:08 left to go in the first period. If nothing changes, he'll sit down for what is essentially the remainder of the first period. And Aurora with a chance now, just like we were talking about, to try and turn the tides. Down 3-0, they'll be on the 5-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. They win the draw back and play it towards the left side wing. Pass fed across, now towards the slot. Adinier will get in front of it. This is played up top. Holding on is Boyko. Over for Santalucia, now towards the slot. A wrapping chance as Tallarico keeps this one out. Boyko now to Santalucia. He puts a shot on, and what a save by Tallarico! Flashing the leather.
What a save by Tallarico. Great opportunity here by Aurora. Find the rebound, come out, play it back up to the point. Point with the shot. Great tip in front by Aurora, but Tallarico just flashes the glove saying no. Keeps the Dogs up 3-0.
1:27 left on the penalty, 1:35 on the game clock for the first period. There's still a little way to go as this finds its way in between the hash marks and then picked up by Adam Keys. He skates towards the dot, towards the front now. And it's cleared off of the stick of Ryan Potosha. Bulldogs fans love to see that clearing attempt. Santalucia, a drop pass over for Keys. Moved up and bounced off of the kick plate. Now to the left corner. Murphy trying to intercept. Skating with it is Jack Yonick. Boyko down low. Here's a chance as Wentz stepped in to take it away. It's poked free by Klein and almost cleared, but keeping it in just barely was Santa Lucia. Spencer tipped it off the high glass, looking to clear. Finally finds its way to Wentz, and he's able to send it down with 30 seconds left to go.
Aurora's power play is looking really good here. They've had a lot of chances, but Adrian's PK is just shutting them down. Come out to the front of the net, even when Hines got it. Oh, what a hit.
Adinier steps up to lay the body as this slap shot sailed high and wide. Adinier having quite the game so far.
Definitely a standout player.
Calgin will exit the box. Time winding down here in the first. Tallarico with 1.5 will close up, and some extracurriculars behind the whistle as Adinier will step in to try and calm things down. Adinier sitting at 6'5", 195 pounds. Not somebody that you want to run into.
Definitely not, especially when you saw that step up at the blue line, caught with your head down, and get hit by a guy who's 6'5", 190 pounds. That'll definitely do some damage to you. And we were talking about how Aurora was hoping for a spark on this power play, but I'd go as far as say the opposite happened with that save by Adrian. Totally just, after that, their power play wasn't looking as good. They were a little more hesitant after that, and I just think it did the opposite of what Aurora wanted.
And it's Thornton to the bench with 1.5 left to go, so the sixth attacker out. Puck is dropped. This is one back shot taken, and it's blocked just in time as things will expire here after 20 minutes of play. Some great hockey so far between these two teams. The visiting Aurora University Spartans and your Adrian College Bulldogs. A 3-0 score is what we sit at skating into the second period. What'd you see after 20 minutes of play, Zach?
I saw a lot of Adrian dominance, especially at the middle point of the game. Aurora started off pretty hot, Herms. They were coming in. They had some really good chances at the beginning, but then Adrian brought it back. They brought it under control. Their forecheck, they figured it out. They kept two guys behind the goal line with their forecheck. Have one pin, have the other guy come in, scoop up, play it out to the front of the net. Saw with Shields' goal down here, came right out, missed the guy I was targeted to. Shields is back, put it home. Adelino's goal came out from the blue line, came all the way down, passed to the guy behind the net, as they always have a guy back there, finds the puck back to him and just shelves it.
So you saw two goals from two separate defensemen, Jaden Shields and Io Adinier, and then you followed up with a third just before the end of the first period. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, Alex Herman and Zach Skinner here on ACTV. Don't go anywhere. We'll return with the second period after the break.
As you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define your college years, you stand today, students, on the threshold of one of the most magical times in your life.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August, I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause. For those of us on this stage, today is one of the most exciting days of the year. We love to see the wonder and anticipation in the eyes of our new students, as all of you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define the years ahead.
inside Arrington Ice Arena. It's the Harris Cup Finals as both teams skate to the ice as we get set to drop the puck for period number 2 of Aurora University and Adrian College hockey. Hello everyone, my name is Alex Herman, joined along by Zach Skinner, and after 20 minutes of play, we sit at a score of 3-0, favoring the Bulldogs. Saw a lot of great hockey. Io Dinier got the scoring started. It was followed up by Jaden Shields, and just a few minutes later, it was Matthew Redding to put the Bulldogs up 3-0. What'd you see after 20, Zach?
Well, Herms, as you were just saying, great hockey by both teams, but the Bulldogs coming out of that period up 3-0. Their forecheck was really working for them, especially after the first 5 or so minutes. They really started to show why they're number 1, why Aurora's number 2, and why they are the Harris Cup champions. And with that, everybody out to the ice, 5-on-5, even strength play here. The stats that we have after 20 minutes of play, 13-10 are the shots on goal in favor of the Bulldogs. Nick Tallarico doing a great job in between the pipes for his white, gold, and black striped team. And on the other side, it's Thornton with 10 stops of his own. And we'll skate to center ice. Everything set and ready to go. As just like that, in just a few short seconds, he'll drop the puck for period number 2 of the Harris Cup Final. And we're underway at the AIA. Aurora looking to get things going for them here. As this is played back and a hard hit sent on, arm up on the play. Tallarico to the bench. Hines drops off for Enns, puts a shot up, and that one was a little bit too high. And early on, just 19 seconds in, the Bulldogs will skate 5-on-4. Again for the second time tonight. Matthew Redding, the third goal that we saw at 15:01 in the first was a power play goal. The other 2 even strength. Officials will come together here to decide what they want to call here as far as minutes go on the penalty. Looking like a great start here for the Bulldogs. Might even get off to a little 5-minute power play if the refs decide. If not, 2 minutes should suffice. Power play at the first power play the Bulldogs had looked really good. They were really strong on the puck. They had a lot of chances. Looking at that left side, now going to be our right side. And the Aurora's PK is careful that side with Ennis especially. He's got an absolute ripper of a 1T. And for the Bulldogs, that worked out in their favor because that opened up the center of the ice on their last power play, which led to their first power play goal.
So some more discussion going on. It looks like the officials' box will get the call here. And the officials will throw up a 5-minute penalty onto the board.
It was a pretty aggressive hit. It went straight into the boards, got him right in the numbers.
Coach Jason Bloomingberg for the Spartans absolutely irate with the decision to call that a 5-minute. Captain Alessio Luciani and assistant captain Gio Procopio having a meeting of the minds at center ice, and it's Jason Bloomingberg who will get the explanation.
Referee's really making a statement with that 5-minute call, showing that they're not going to be putting up with anything in the numbers, really. They're going to be careful. They don't want players to get hurt or anything, obviously, because Nationals is a couple weeks away, and they're just setting their standard.
So a huge opportunity here for the Bulldogs. If they score on the power play, it still continues because it's a 5-minute major.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Aurora University penalty.
Only a 5-minute major, though, not 5 in a game, so Weber will still be in the game.
Checking from behind is the official call here. And quickly, early on, as we said, a huge chance here for the Bulldogs. 5-on-4 for the next 5 and counting. Shields walks the blue. Now to tie ends, receiving a Spodniak. Back to Shields. Spodniak a give and go with Shields. Ends signals a switch in position. Here's Shields, who thought he had it. Ends, tees it up, walking through the traffic, scramble in front, it squirts loose, Ends, and what a save, as somehow this one doesn't go in. What a save by Colby Thornton. Ends will get it once again and send it down low for Luciani.
I think the thing on the glass, the net's off.
I believe the net came dislodged, and you'll see the save here. Sprawling on his back, Thornton reached across, and somehow, I don't know if he got a piece of it or if it was a defenseman in front, but Ty Ends had a gaping wide open net, couldn't put it home. Now we'll take the face-off on the far side, right of Thornton, if you're looking through his goalie mask. Shields to Ends, plays it in the center, but it's intercepted and cleared down the length of the ice. Tallarico out of the cage to stop it.
Interesting little change on the Adrian power play. They had Ends on the, not on the 1T side. They started him on the left instead of the right, but they'd have him switch halfway through the power play to try to just not really get the Aurora PK to be thinking about it, then just catch him off guard with it.
This is over for Spodniak. Spencer to Klein, rips one on off of the back of Murphy's left shin. Spencer had his shot blocked. Murphy will pick up in the slot, rips it on, and a save by Thornton. Pushed back up towards the right point. Holding on are the Bulldogs, doing a great job of keeping it in the zone. Went, right face-off circle. Now up top for Klein. Walking in now in the slot. What a save by Thornton on the one-timer. Murphy down on one knee. And a great stop from Thornton to keep it out.
Number 91, Derek Buds, takes a shot off the hand, and it looked pretty bad. He couldn't even grab the bottom of his stick there. He's going to go get checked out by the trainer.
This once again lifted out of the zone. And Tallarico out to stop it. It's Klein who leads the rush. Went on the near side, crosses the blue. Fires a pass over, but it was off the target, tipped off the end wall, intended for Heinz. Spencer comes in contact with Procopio. Murphy with some speed has Went on the right side, plays it through, now picked up by Murphy. Up top right point, Spencer to Klein. Spencer once again rips one on, bouncing in front, diving there was Went to try and make something happen. And once again,
man in the crease. Down low ref calls man in the crease. You don't see that call a lot anymore, especially at like higher levels upwards. You don't really see a man in the crease, but he thought Murphy was sitting right there, right in the crease, and puck leaves his zone.
Murphy aggressive with where he was sitting in the blue paint. The officials did not take to that lightly, so we'll take the draw out in neutral ice in front of the Bulldog bench. And it's chipped off the high glass, glove down, and put towards the ice. Redding stepping his way through, gets to Spodniak, mishandled the puck, as Shields will have to skate back to restart. A Let's Go Bulldogs from the crowd. But to Spodniak, opens things up and shakes around, pushes this for Ends, to Shields, back for Spodniak. Drop back once again, and moved over in the slot. That shot was blocked and pinballed around the cage. Spodniak winds up and fakes. Gets it right back. Shields. Ends. Opens up, and that's blocked. Alex Schwab got in front of it, and Redding, some pushing and shoving.
Alex Schwab of the Aurora Spartans with a big block on end shot. Didn't even look phased by it. Must have hit him right in the shin pad or just clipped it. But either way, got the job done. Aurora's penalty kill here coming up good. The diamond, their little tight diamond they have going is working really well for them right now.
15:52 left to go in the second period. 1:10 on the 5-minute power play. Bulldogs haven't been able to convert on it yet, as here's a shot from Enns. Not quite happy that he can't find the back of the net from his spot on the top of the right face-off circle.
Definitely did not seem the happiest after that one.
He's able to tee it up, and when he puts some muscle to it, you better watch out because that thing's coming flying straight off the stick. This is cleared off of the glass. Shields couldn't hold it. Tallarico will make a nice spin move there. As Spodniak picks up towards the front. It's bounced around and stayed out. Enns knifes it down. Here's Spodniak. Moves it over. What a save! Somehow stayed out. Thornton with a huge pad stop. Are you kidding me? Luciani to Shields. To Enns. Opens it up. Another stop. Wide open net. Luciani couldn't get the shot off. Now to Shields. Luciani once again. Wide side. A drive. And it's blocked in front. Stepping in the lane was Keeley. 10 seconds left to go as Shields is taken down.
Great effort here by the Aurora power play, just diving in front of all the pucks, but also even with that great patience by Adrian's power play, pucks going all over the place, bouncing, rebounds flying, and they still control the puck, pass up to their point, and run their system. May
will try and dance his way through, but is stopped before he can get into shooting position. Dinier receives a pass on the near side. May will spin off and turns this one over. Buds towards the front. Shot taken. Wide off of the target. Up top is Pang. Sends a shot, hits off the back of the official in the left corner. And now back up top. Buds once again. Right side. This tips through and a good pad save by Tallarico. Keeps that chance out.
Great save by Tallarico.
A perfect shift into the deflected shot there on the redirect.
Killing off that 5-minute penalty for Aurora could be big for them, as we see here. Coming out front, Spodniak passes across, gets the puck back, rips it. Great save by the goalie, and then Adrian just can't get that rebound in.
Colby Thornton with the extended pad. Kept that try out as May will skate in, bounces it off of the boards, takes a bounce, and he's hit hard after the whistle by Condota. Was stopping so he wouldn't come in contact with Thornton and was checked hard, sent down to the ice. Tempers seemingly flaring. It's playoff hockey.
Yeah, Aurora not happy with the little snow there, but I mean, when you got nowhere to go, you're gonna end up with a little bit of snow on the goalie. But when you're being pushed into him by your defenseman, you don't want to take his head off. That's a situation there when you just know that you're gonna get hit going into the net there.
Jake Swade will step into the circle with Nate Keeley for the faceoff. Both two players jumped on the draw. Swade ties it up and gets it to Spagnuolo. The wraparound covered up by Thornton.
Number 4, Jaden Condado with a good hit there in front of the net, keeping the puck out, doesn't let him go all the way around for trying to sneak in, maybe a little puck under the goalie's skate there, try to sneak it by him, but Condado does a good job keeping him out.
Deja vu on the face-off. It's Swade and Keeley once again, now opposite side. And this time won back easily by Swade. Played around the boards. There first is Heinz. Now to Babyak. Rips one on, and Swade got a piece of it with the stick. And it redirected towards the left side. Spagnuolo will push this back up top. Couldn't be kept in the zone, as picking up is Keeley with some speed. Now to the backhand, kicks this through, was Tallarico. This pass out of the reach of Spagnuolo. Cleared the length. And Tallarico stops it and plays it as the whistle was being blown. Aurora taking no exception to that. You heard the reaction way up here from the bench.
Yep.
It'll be interesting to see if they take the face-off as they would if it was called a whistle. If not, but I think the right call here is center ice for the face-off draw.
Goalie comes out and play it. Whistle blows for icing. Gotta bring it back out to center ice there. Aurora there with a really good chance, shot off the pad, but Adrian, defenseman back, picks it right up, doesn't even let the rebound even get it. You can't even get a thought about getting that one.
Would you say that was a quicker whistle on the icing, or was it timed correctly?
I'd say that was a little bit fast there. But you also have to be careful because you don't want the players going to the boards and someone getting hurt.
We continue on. 12:58 left to go in the second period of the Harris Cup final. The Aurora Spartans and the Adrian College Bulldogs here at Arrington Ice Arena, a sold-out crowd. Seen plenty of fans from both sides. Typically dominated in the crowd are the Aurora Spartans, though coming in larger numbers than expected. Weather thankfully permitting for a game tonight as Murphy walks this through, a chance in front. Looking for it was Summers, but couldn't get it to go. Spencer will control here and lofts this up for Spodniak. Spins through and couldn't hold on. It's kept in by Summers, and an unintentional collision, man on man. It was Code who ran into his own player, Hassan Ackle, who was down in some pain.
It's the biggest hit of the game so far on their own team. Also like to bring attention to Ryan Murphy's goal there on the outside. Puts the puck back through his legs. Nice little dipsy-do. Feeds it to the middle. Great opportunity. Turned aside by Aurora.
Time ticks by. Redding lost it at his own blue. Now with it is Sedlasek. Walks through now in the slot. A chance, arm up on the play. We're going to see a penalty. Skating to the bench is Thornton. And Luciani will touch up. And the Bulldogs heading to the PK. Spodniak and Thornton exchanging some pleasantries as Thornton retreats back to his crease.
Let him know what his favorite type of cookie was for after the game when they meet up.
It's Cameron Babiak to the box. Hooking is the call as he'll sit down with a minor penalty for the next 2 minutes. A huge opportunity for the Spartans.
Crucial.
The Spartans in the first period 0 for 2 on their power play attempts.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Adrian College Spartans, number 28, Cameron Babiak, 2 minutes for hooking.
Swade plays this through, doing it himself, as he has 3 trailers behind him, looking to stall off some time. Back is Keys. Skates up the center. Chopped the other way. Here's Adenier. Plays it through, but it's gloved down. Opposite side. Here's a shot. That one field goaled it over the crossbar and stayed out. D-to-D pass. Boyko. Down low. Ryder back to Boyko. Rips a shot. It's blocked by Swade. There's another chance. Now in the danger zone. This bounced across. And looking for the baseball swing was Boyko. And then came in contact with one of the head officials. This shot in front. Tallarico down. All alone on his back. Keeps this out. Good power play coming over for the Spartans as this tips through, squirts over, and what a save, but it goes in! The Spartans score on the power play. An absolute fire sale in the blue paint. We'll see it here.
That's how the Spartans got to score. They got to dig deep. They got to grind. Grit and grimy goals is what's win championships, and they sneak that one through.
So a costly penalty for Babiak results in the first goal of the evening's contest for the Aurora Spartans as they'll inch closer as we sit at a score of 3-1 with 10:18 left to go in the second period.
Aurora's power play there was looking really strong with their system. They have a nice little overload on one side, the side the puck's on, and then they move it up to the point. The point either has the option to move across, which creates a little 1-3-1, or they just keep the overload, and it looks like it worked out for them.
Here's Heinz. Moves into position. Circles free. Spagnolo couldn't get a stick. Now to Enns. Walks in front. A shot in that one, caromed wide. Another chance that's sent in front and hit off of a shin pad. Tied up in the right corner. Broken free. It's Keeley getting there. Heinz with a great interception. Plays it himself. The puck was bouncing on edge. A little bit harder to hold on to. Shields, a shot and a toe save by Thornton. Spencer, once again, puts this through and they score! It was Chase Spencer with the shot, and it was redirected by Zach Heinz. And the Bulldogs regain their 3-goal lead.
Adrian College wasting no time to answer back to that goal. Spencer walks the point, right off Heinz' stick, right through the goalie's legs. Nothing you can really do there for the goaltender. Just a great shot by Spencer. Heinz didn't even move his stick. It just went straight to it. Great shot by Spencer. Barely clipped the bottom, and it just finds its way straight in the back of the net.
9:33 left to go in the second period. The Dogs are up 4-1. They had a minor setback with a penalty and a power play goal scored against them. And a quick response just about a minute later. Spartans continuing their pressure, but it's taken away as Luciani will head up with speed. Now to Spodniak. Plays it to himself. Babyak puts this on, and it was redirected off of the crossbar. Oh, so close to going in. Redding to Babyak. Staying at the point. Spodniak will switch positions, become a defenseman for a moment, now back to forward. Luciani. Babyak. Plays it around the right wing. Gets to Redding. Spins off. Luciani looking for an option. Gets touched up into the boards as Spodniak will make contact there. Redding forcing the pass as Klein will send this long pass up. Took a hop, skip, and a bounce over Luciani's stick, but the icing was waved off, so we'll continue on. This one, though, lifted the length of the ice, clears the neutral zone, and we will get an icing with 8:13 left to go here in the second period. Alex Herman and Zach Skinner here on ACTV. Once again, happy to have you all join us from wherever you may be watching. Hope you're doing well, safe and cozy, hopefully on a nice comfy couch, sitting with friends, family alike.
Hopefully not stuck out in the snow. Little argument here deciding who was on for the icing.
I think they were arguing that the change was made a little bit too late. So some confusion. Denier was told that he was not allowed to take his place on the ice, so he'll stay on the bench until the Bulldogs can get another change. The shot ripped, score! Off the faceoff! John Calgin goes upstairs! It's 5-1 Bulldogs!
John Calgin taking a note out of Connor Bedard's book. Puck comes right back to him. Toe drag around, toe drag release. Right around the center, still going for the faceoff. Finds short side, top left, right over the glove. And the Bulldogs are now at 5-1.
8:09 left to go in this second. The lead now extended to 4. You had to start to wonder if the pressure was going to add up for the Spartans. They looked like they were getting some really good scoring opportunities. They had their power play goal and quick responses as another one is sent into the crease. Puck is loose and they score! It's Connor May! 15 seconds later, it's 6-1 Bulldogs!
When the Bulldogs forecheck gets going, Aurora just cannot stop it. They have the 2-1-2 forecheck. Center guy shoots, May just finds it, just digging, gets the puck through somehow, finds the back of the net. The Bulldogs' forecheck right now is just unstoppable. They get in the zone, they're beating them up behind the net, getting the puck out to that guy they want in the center. Either that or it goes to the defenseman up top, and it's just working wonders for him right now.
Right before I was interrupted, was going to mention you thought that you saw a little bit of a transition between the Spartans' pace of play. They looked like they were going to start finding the back of the net eventually, and the Bulldogs taking over here as Murphy looking for another one. Could you imagine if that one went in? How crazy this place would have went. Here's a long shot up top. Tallarico fought it off, and he holds on for the whistle.
Man, this Bulldog forecheck in the zone is just down low, especially is just absolutely destroying Aurora. The only time they can get the puck out is if it's a chip out to nobody, and then Adrian just gets it and regroups real quick.
This is quite the game, you gotta say. I'm out of breath at this point.
Lots going, a lot of things to be excited about in this game.
Bulldogs really starting to put on a clinic, as many here at the Arrington Ice Arena so familiar with. As Summers pulls up, rips a shot into the chest, and it's Thornton who's going to hold on.
Great move.
And here we go, some extra pushing and shoving. Coming from behind was Derek Buds. Sent a punch, I think, on the back of the head of Riley Murphy.
I think I saw Went tickling someone's chin on the other team. I think that's what started it, and then Aurora Clark and Leggett came in, and I guess Adrian's going on the PK, or probably 4-on-4.
I would say these are likely matching penalties.
Yeah.
Offset minors. Tallarico playing a little give and go right now. Sent the puck the length of the ice. It was passed back his way as he was circling around the outside.
Looks like both penalties will be roughing, offsetting. A little 4-on-4 here in Arlington tonight.
Jake Swade steps in and wins this back. 4-on-4 play for the next 2 minutes. Ends, puts this over, and that was absolutely wired. Came within inches of going in that upper 90 corner. This is pushed to the center. Ends, gets it over for Swade. A give and go as Swade will chase. And I believe this will be whistled down for an icing.
From Spencer, and Inns' time of this goal was 10:27 of the second period. Adrian College's second goal this period was an even strength goal, his third of the playoffs and 11th of the season.
Swade will step in with Keys. 6:44 left to go here in the second period of the Harris Cup final. It's played back and held by Peng. Looks for an option. Drops it over. Played through. Shields didn't have the speed he needed to get there. Peng taken out by Enns, who was all alone for the break, but couldn't get the pass he was looking for. Now it's Keys. Rips a shot, ringing the outside of the iron. Tallarico holding it well. There's a chance down low in front. Tallarico once again shutting the door. Yannick up top. A shot blocked by Swade. Puts the body on the line. And there's going to be a penalty called here on the play. A trip will be assessed towards Chase Spencer, and the odd 4-on-3 for the next 38 seconds, and then we'll go to 5-on-4, pending nothing changes.
One thing I really haven't mentioned yet is the size difference in these two teams. You see Adrian, noticeable size difference. Like Adrian, like 6'5", 190. That all their players are mostly around the 200-pound range, while a lot of guys in Aurora, I wouldn't say on the smaller side, just more on the normal side, which also goes into Adrian's forecheck and just going into him.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Adrian College Palace, number 27, Dante Spagnuolo.
The shot taken, a redirect, kept out by Tallarico, sprawling, and it stays out. What a save! And then the extra helping effort by Alessio Luciani, one of the many reasons why he wears a C. He tries to break this free. Walking in. What a move! To the front, scores! Are you kidding me? Alessio Luciani! How do you do?
On the rare 4-on-3, Luciani is able to convert. Absolute flying down the boards. Pull up. Defenseman not ready for the pull up there. Gets around him. Just wide open shot. Goes left side around blocker and finds it. Finds the twine. Great effort there by Luciani, saving a goal, recovering from that, and just immediately skating the whole length of the ice, dangling around the defenseman, and finds the back of the net. That's amazing play.
That's a 2-point play for Alessio Luciani. As I was saying, as he was exiting the zone, starting his approach, one of the many reasons why he wears a C, you need a player that demonstrates abilities in both ends of the ice, not only offensively, defensively, and then as well as a good leader on the bench. One of the many reasons there proves the point. Alessio Luciani with a highlight reel goal, and the Dogs lead 7-1 with 5:06 left to go in the second period. Now on the other end of the spectrum, the Spartans on the power play for the next minute and 3. Adinier gets in front to block that shot attempt. Came off of the stick of Ackle. Now up top with it, Tyler Peng drops it off for Ackle, overskated just for a second. Cycled down low, Ackle receives on the left dot. Pass coming across now towards the slot, turning and a save by Tallarico. This is lifted off of the backhand into the bench.
Aurora here just looking for something to get into the period end, or just hoping that the period, 4 minutes and 37 seconds for Aurora, I don't think could come any sooner.
What a wild ride it's been here at the Arrington Ice Arena, Zach.
Yeah, it's been a crazy game.
Number 1, Adrian College Bulldogs, and number 2, Aurora University Spartans. Here on ACTV, what a better way to spend a Saturday than here at the Arrington Ice Arena. Adinier fights for it and gets it free. 2-on-1 if they can hurry. Crossing over. Now to the front. Patosha! And a toe save. It's poked free. Now under. It's covered up by Thornton. Oh, another chance
Maybe
there.
Another shorthanded. Yeah.
Woo. When the Bulldogs get rolling, there's not a whole lot that you can do to stop them.
I think they were saved there by the ice because the number 36 for Adrian there coming down the ice, Ryan Piscota, gets the puck on his stick, great chance, and then it just barely hops over, which doesn't let him release the puck to hopefully score there. But man, what a chance for the Bulldogs.
Babyak rips one on. Kick save made by Thornton. The freshman from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Played his junior hockey career with the Lloydminster Bobcats in the AJHL, the Alberta Junior Hockey League. Seen a lot of high prospects make it to the professional ranks recently out of the Alberta Junior Hockey League. Most notably that being Cale McCarr of the Brooks Bandits, winning a Stanley Cup this past spring with the Colorado Avalanche. Some high talent as the Bulldogs will skate back to even strength as Spagnuolo allowed to exit the box, and this puck tipped up into the netting with 3:50 to go in the second period.
That was a big play by the defenseman right there. Otherwise, Adrian had a 2-on-0 breakaway with the penalty ending. Very big play there by the defenseman.
Draw pushed back. Looking for a slot shot. Spartans not able to make it happen, and it's rimmed back down low. Delayed offsides gives the Bulldogs enough time to set up shop. A missed pass finds its way towards the other side. Spencer around the way to May. Summers walks his way through. Shot deflected wide, hit off the outside of the apron. Thornton thought it was going a little bit farther under the red line. Spencer over for May. Bulldogs wanted a high stick, but they won't get one here. Calgin able to knock this loose. Down low is Summers, pressed along by Johnson. Ends with a pass. Moving through neutral. Dropped for Heinz. Moving the other way now. Here's Ends. Down low, right corner. Puts it in front, and what a save by Thornton! Off the right pad, stuck it out, and got it there just in time. Another great save from the Spartan netminder, Colby Thornton. The score might be 7-1 at this point, but certainly having himself a night. Austin Klein to Heinz. This is played through and turned over. Here comes Spodniak with a burst of speed. To the front, put it towards the netminder, and it's Thornton who will come up with the stop.
Heinz and Ends there with a really good looking chance. Heinz up top by the point, kind of snuck back in behind, went all the way around. Ends just sitting there looking on the top of the circle, waiting. Heinz goes back door. Ends finds him, and great save there by Thornton.
Luciani wins that face-off through the legs of the opposing centerman. A slap shot redirected off of a pair of skates. Broken free, it's Buds. Over skated. And Redding will touch up. Klein, a bounce pass sent to Redding. Here's Spodniak by himself, took this shot, and this one cleared the netting off of the back wall of Harrington Ice Arena. Thought that one was gonna drop on some fans.
Yeah.
Luckily it didn't.
Missed out on a souvenir.
Energy very high here from the AIA. Petosha will win this draw back. And it's Thornton once again who will hold it with the glove.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see some action here at the end with little physicality, scrums in front. Definitely here at the end of this period.
Dinier steps off. May tries to poke it out of the air. Petosha to support. Couldn't get it done. There's a hard reverse hit there from John Calgin. May, with a turnover, moves it over and somehow stayed out. Petosha was brought to the ice as he was going to shoot and was looking for that backdoor tap-in as we're under 60 to play. Back through. Went. Now to Murphy. Went once again in the slot looking for Summers. Tried to pull up with a shot of his own. Summers to Went. Wrapped around the top. Spencer A back pedal. Murphy toe drags around. Couldn't get to the front the way he wanted. A blind backhand pass. Summers gets it, now gives to Spencer. Sent all the way through. It's kept out. Hits the outside of the netting. Thornton sprawls out the leg. And he'll hold on for the whistle with 5.6 left to go in the second period.
Earlier before that stoppage, we saw Adrian with that great opportunity 2-on-1 that was dished off, but Giuliano Santalucia with a great defensive play, lifting the stick of the Adrian forward there, taking him out of the play, completely saved a goal. Great play by him.
Summers wins this back, little time remaining, and that's going to do it for the end of the second period. And boy, what a frame that was. I mean, that was absolutely fiery, Zach. All the way through, 40 minutes played. The score now in favor for the Bulldogs at 7-1. Leading the way. A lot of goals there and some fiery offense coming from the Bulldogs. What'd you see after that frame?
A lot of action that period is what I saw, Herms. Adrian came in that period only up 3-0.
Keep going.
Only up 3-0 at the beginning of the period, ending the period 7-1. Great chances for them. Obviously, 4 goals, 1 power play goal, or 2 power play goals.
I believe it was 2.
2 power play goals for Adrian and a shorty. Adrian's forecheck just beating up the Aurora defense. They're behind the net. Oh, sorry, I thought I was saying something. But yeah, behind the net, Adrian forwards always have 2 guys down below the net, hitting people, always finishing their checks, making sure that they're getting the job done.
Well, it was a really good response for the Bulldogs. Skated in at a score of 3-0 and now lead 7-1. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alex Herman, here with Zach Skinner. It's the Harris Cup on ACTV. We'll return in a few.
As you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define your college years, you stand today, students, on the threshold of one of the most magical times in your life.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Docking, back in August, I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause. For those of us on this stage, today is one of the most exciting days of the year. We love to see the wonder and anticipation in the eyes of our new students, as all of you anxiously await all of the amazing experiences that will define the years ahead.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, inside the beautiful Arrington Ice Arena as we get set to drop the puck for the third and final regulation period in the Harris Cup Final. Hello, everyone. My name is Alex Herman, rejoined again by Zach Skinner. What a wild second period that was. We were given the breakdown after 40 minutes of play, got interrupted by an Aurora scratch. It's okay. We do things on the fly here on ACTV. Nothing but a worry. 7-1 is the score currently in favor of the Bulldogs. You saw 4 in the second period alone, and man, what did we see after that?
2 even strength goals, 2 power play goals. As I was trying to say before we were so rudely interrupted, Adrian's forecheck, as I've said so many times, they run a nice 2-1-2. They have 2 guys low, 1 guy in the middle. That's the guy they've searched for, that they found on plenty of their goals tonight. And they have a guy, and then they have their 2 defensemen up top. And those 2 guys down low are super effective in what they do, hitting everyone, finishing their checks, getting the puck, and finding chances.
And with that, players up at center ice, 20 minutes on the score clock. Once again, puck is dropped, and we are underway at the AIA. 20 more minutes of regulation hockey in this Harris Cup Final for the NCHA Conference. Things are looking very good for the Adrian College Bulldogs. We'll move things back. This pass off of the target will be sent down, and Shields will win the race as he's awarded the icing call. Shields and Sedlasek coming together. A little chest bump action.
Just shows the team chemistry.
Shields has a goal in the game so far. Shields a goal and an assist for 2 points on the evening. Good way to play in the Harris Cup Finals where it matters most. Luciani to Spodniak. Spins off, put over, and that one just barely kept out by Thornton. Adinier, the big man on the blue, wires a shot, and that just barely wide. Boyko tries to slip his way through. Spodniak to Luciani on the right side, opens up, tried to swipe a move through, a back pass, and that one chipped out of the way. Here's Yannick. Leads the rush. Adinier there to send it back up top. Yannick, here's a shot, that one wide to the blocker side. A wraparound attempt, and it's cleared.
Almost too many men there if number 2 played that.
Blair with a lot of speed. Drops this to the left side, opening up through the spot. Nobody could find a way, and the shot sent on and eaten up in between the legs was Nick Tallarico.
Anthony Yerkins there in front for the tip off the rip by the point by number 7, Clay Kelly. Great save there as Adrian's still up, 7-1.
Nick Tallarico seen 22 shots thus far with 18:02 left to go in the third period. Stopped 21 of them. And along the other way, 31 shots for the Bulldogs. 7 of those finding the back of the net. Calgin to May. Pushes this through. And it's stripped the other way. Babyak connects with May. And a bounce pass to Calgin. A nice move as he's taken down to the ice. Tallarico wrapped up top. Calgin to stop it with the body. And he gets it over swiftly to Shields. Chase Spencer. A back pass that tried to exit the zone. And a 2-on-1 break. Here come the Bulldogs. Connor May along the right side to the front. And a save made by Thornton. Keeley drops it back through. A spinning shot, stick to side, Tallarico. Murphy. Soccer kicks to himself. A blind backhand, couldn't get it done. And slipping through, Sedlasek wraps this around. Terry Ryder stopping on the boards. Back the other way is Santa Lucia. In the slot, shot was stopped there by Ryder. Extended the stick. Moves free, Murphy trying to get something done. Elects to dump it in, bounces off the yellow kick plate. Went will go to Chase. And Spencer will get it. Lost it on the near wall. With good pressure hounding the zone is Went. Ryder to Adinier. Fires. Off the target, it was redirected. Yannick. Back the other way is Keys. Now up top, Swade pokes it free. He's got some space. Jake Swade looking toward the net. Scores! Jake Swade! It's 8-1 Bulldogs! And Adrian College leads by a touchdown.
Jake Swade there just turned on the boots, started wheeling by, tips it around him, going all the way down. Fakes out the goalie, puts it 5-hole, opens it up, and puts it in the back of the net. Just absolute flies by the defenseman. Speed unmatched, gets down, a nice little tap in, gets the goalie to open his legs up, puts it right through. Bulldogs are up 8-1.
Jake Swade's sixth goal of the season, tallying his 9 assists. So 6 goals and 9 assists for a total of 15 points in 25 games. Klein will backhand this up into the neutral. Klein, a spinning pass, fed for Heinz. It's stopped and he's pushed into the Bulldog bench. And an extended stick was Klein, couldn't keep this in. Here's Ty Enns, pulls up, feeds for Spagnuolo, and it's blown dead for the offsides.
Adrian up 8-1, shots 33-24 in favor of Adrian. Aurora struggling to get some here. At the beginning of the period, looked like they had some momentum coming out, but that goal by Adrian really just put them down again.
Here come the Spartans. Trotting up. Their approach was impeded just for a moment. Luciani spins off, creates some space and time. This is lofted way through neutral. Luciani will glove it down and get it once again. Bumped off just for a second by Sedlasek. Spencer to Luciani, tips it in and gets the line change. Thornton will stop here. Ryder to Patosha, picks up the pace towards the front. Here's Terry Ryder. What a passing play, somehow stayed out. Adinier with the tip pass, Patosha to send it in. Here's Ryder. We'll stop this under the red. Helps to break it out. Patosha stops at the neutral zone red line. With it is Brendan Blair. Hemmed the shot on. Almost caught some iron as another shot waffle boarded aside. Tallarico with the save. The rebound loose in front. Finally, it's cleared. Picking up with speed. Here's Hunter Wendt. Left side, they're onside. To the slot. And now in the front, and that one sent for a cross-crease pass. Summers just turned barely the wrong way. Looked for the tap-in. Wendt is down in some pain. I didn't see what happened. I was turned the other way.
Missed it too.
and slid some distance on the ice, was holding his mouth. And the officials will get some discussion going here. You have to wonder if there was some contact behind the play that we didn't catch.
Yeah, I missed it too, Herms. I was too busy looking at the 2-on-1. Was like 2 zones back.
Oh, and some more. A slash there at center. Murphy was skating back to the bench. And somehow Murphy's going to get called for this. Adam Keys slashed Riley Murphy.
Wow.
Animosity in front of the benches. And Adam Keys is challenging the entire Bulldog bench with a smile. That's the part of the game you don't always like to see. Things starting really to get ugly. It's 8-1 in a championship hockey game.
Looks like Adam Keys here, 2 for unsportsmanlike, and then also a 10-minute misconduct put on top of that. Going to be in the box for 12 minutes.
So it's 4-on-4. As the penalties were matching, but I think the second, like you said, was a 10-minute misconduct. Ends will go to the box as well.
Looks like they both got 2 and 10s. 2 for whatever, and then 10-minute misconduct. Need 2 players in the box because you need someone to leave the box, and those 2 players will be serving 12-minute penalties. So once those 2 penalties are up, the players that came in to serve them will leave, and then 10 minutes after, the players who were jawing each other earlier will come out of the box.
So we'll play 4-on-4 here. 12:40 left to go in the third period. The Bulldogs up over the Aurora Spartans, 8-1. Alex Herman and Zach Skinner here on ACTV. Happy to have you all join us here this evening for the Harris Cup Finals. And a loose puck scramble in front on the goal line, stays out. And this is going to be met with some more pleasantries after the whistle. Even Tallarico coming out to challenge just a little bit.
Adrian College player down on the ice after trying to hit the Aurora player who's trying to stuff the rebound in. Seemed to fall over weird. Might be something with his shoulder. Certainly hope that he's okay. We'll receive some medical attention. That's Dante Spagnolo. Seems to be going to the training room. Fell weird along the net from what I saw. And obviously didn't like that. Something it looked like with his shoulder bent over, put in at least amount of force in that shoulder or arm. Hopefully he's okay.
Shields moves this up. Swade will receive. The most recent goal scorer for the Bulldogs walks his way through and has it poked away from him. Connor Smith had this puck stripped away by Heinz. Shields will get a pass in his own zone. It clears the zone, but it's no icing as it's waved off by the linesman. Looking to get things going here. Santa Lucia. Back with it is Hurst. Stops at his own blue and leaves it over. Spodniak tried to get in front of it. Code. Now in front. Easily sticked aside by Tallarico. Will push this into the corner. Tyler Pang. Now to Luciani. Takes a bump off of the back, but shakes it off. Final seconds remaining in the 4-on-4 offsetting minors. And we're back to full strength 5-on-5 play. Klein gets this for Babyak. Now to Calgin. Quickly to Patosha. Connor May crosses the blue. Fed through. Patosha! Escaped the grasp. Couldn't get the shot off. So clean, the Bulldogs are able to enter the zone. Sets up Terry Ryder, and here we go. Tallarico throwing some punches of his own. Did not like the fact that he had somebody knocked into him.
Blocker straight to the dome there.
And you have to note, too, Colby Thornton way out of his crease, too. You don't see a lot of tilt in college hockey. But almost got one there. It's Terry Ryder who's going to go back to the box. It's a roughing call for Terry Ryder. 10:23 left to go. And he also got a 10-minute misconduct as well, which he's not very happy with.
Very rare to see goalies getting into it, but Aurora player was taking around top of him and wasn't a fan and let him know about it.
Things getting heated here at the AIA. It's getting busy.
Adrian here with a 4 double minor. Tried to guess one on the goalie and then one on, I think it was Ryder who brought the Aurora player back into the net.
So we're going to see what happens here. Some more discussions going on between the Adrian bench and the officials. We'll sort things out.
A lot of talk about that play.
Yep.
Back to the 50-50 drawing. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to want to pay attention to this announcement if you haven't paid attention to any other ball season. Tonight's 50-50 drawing is worth $635.
630 buckaroos.
You couldn't hear that over the PA announcer doing the 50-50 announcement. $630. There it is. Skinner, I think I got the ticket.
Herms, I got it right here in my pocket, and I'm reading it right now.
I have the ticket. It's in my possession. I need to go to Will Call to collect my check. No, I'm just kidding. I wish I had it, though. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if I bought that ticket and I was sitting up here in the booth calling the game and I got it? I may have put down the headset.
I would have lost my mind.
I may have put down the headset.
I would have just absolutely just been thrilled. That would have been awesome.
Just like that, play resumes. A 4-minute power play for the Spartans, down by 7. Just about 10 minutes left to go in the third. We'll need to look to get things going. Santa Lucia up top. Boyko with a shot. The rebound kept out. A bouncing puck. Flew over the net and stayed out. Santa Lucia. Boyko steps in. Shoots. And it's blocked by Adinier. Long pass from Thornton. Gets to Boyko. With it is Buds. Towards the outside. It's picked up by Yannick. Jack Yannick walks the outside. Redding will try and get in the way. Over for Boyko. Couldn't hold on to it. Pressed hard into the boards by Redding. This is moved back up top. To the top, it's Boyko. Lifted a shot too high off the target. A blocker save. stops that chance. The Arrington faithful showing their appreciation for that clear. Second penalty kill unit out for the Bulldogs.
First penalty kill unit did a great job there, really holding strong.
Weber sent a high pass, and that hit off of the top of the 2016-2017 NCHA banner, and there's another penalty called here. Zach Heinz went into the box. I didn't see anything get called. It might have been for a 2-10 earlier, and he came out of the box too early. Nothing on the board, so it still is 5-on-4. Went. Motors in and gets stopped. Carson Riddle dances his way through with some nice stick handling. Dinier locks this up. And it's pushed through by Spagnuolo. Rink wide, it's Weber. Clearing the zone once again, it's Shields. And Thornton starting the rush on his own, sent a pass from just outside of his goal crease. Summers taken down. Long pass sent out. We'll see if Thornton will send a pass up again. That he does, this time not as far as the other two sent previously.
Still some great sauce on it, though.
A turnover. Summers started to walk his way through, but got too fancy with it. Santa Lucia. Pressed hard. Down low, now up top once again. Center point, Boyko. Moving through Tallarico. Don't know if he got a piece of it there, but this was sent out of play. And we'll stop with 6:43 left to go in the third period.
I think he got away with a little trip there in front of the net, but I mean, out of everything that's just been called and everything, all these penalties, Adrian's been on the kill for a decent amount of time here. No reason for the ref to call that one, really.
With some speed, here's May. A shot of his own, blockered aside. Nice save by Thornton. Just barely caught a piece of it. Don't think there was full contact on the waffle, but I heard it catch the stick, and a nice reverse hit from May as he creates a chance for Protosha, as Zach Heinz will exit the box. Steps up to make a hit there. This is pulled down, now in front, Tallarico with the stop. Bulldogs the other way. Odd numbers, 3-on-2. Play to the center. Protosha pulls up, and a blocker save.
Delayed penalty here. Bulldogs have 6 players out.
Ooh. Is Adrian going back to the power play here, Zach?
They are going on the power play here, Herms. It was behind the play.
Looks like Jake Code, a slashing call for 2 minutes. Not a whole lot of time left for the Aurora Spartans. This will definitely hurt their chances too.
Especially with the Adrian College Bulldogs in the power play. Already with 2 power play goals today. Adrian looking to make it 9-1.
Draws one back. Shields gets this left point. Now to Spencer. It stayed in just barely on the blue. Ends. This is pushed through. Now to Spencer. Chops one for Ends. Shields misplayed it. Heinz to Shields. To the point. A backhand chested out. Ends. Moved around the way, now on top of the crease. As Spencer will backpedal.
Great look by Heinz there off that backhand, trying to find the far corner and just barely doesn't get it high enough to lift it over the goalie's shoulder.
Just about a minute left to go on the power play. 5-on-4, time winding down. And it's cleared out of the zone. Klein will get it. Slows things down, takes a breath. And will skate up with it as Luciani picks it up. A shot on in the chest of Thornton, and he'll hold on. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, Alex Herman and Zach Skinner here on ACTV from our great crew, Josiah Durrell, Andrew Black, Megan Abbey, and Dylan Knight as well. We thank you all for tuning in. They have to highlight all the great work that the ACTV staff is able to do here. Completely, fully student-run organization. Doing a great job covering all athletics here on Adrian College campus. Day in and day out, multiple games a week. Sometimes double and triple shifts.
The greatest people I know.
And we certainly appreciate all the hard work from our great staff here. So a big stick taps from us up here in the booth to all those HCTV workers that we have here at Adrian College. This is lifted out of the zone. And we'll shake off the final moments of the 5-on-4. Just 10 seconds left to go. Klein to Spodniak. On his backhand to Luciani. Pushed back to the point. Back to even strength. Out of the box is Jake Code. Redding. Here's Spodniak. Fires wide. A long pass up through was tipped into the Spartan bench. We'll take a stoppage in the whistle.
Good PK there by Aurora. Probably, in my opinion, the best all day. Adrian had good chances, but not quality ones like on other power plays that they've had throughout this game.
Summers, a backwards pass to Adinier as it's kicked free over the blue. This is pushed sky high as Tallarico looked to break things up. That shot taken, blocked in front, arm up. And we're getting a penalty for a rough. I think this one's gonna go against Chase Spencer. I didn't really see it. Or no, it's gonna be Adinier who's gonna get called here.
Refs are really tightening up their calls now. Really don't want to see the end of the game end out in like an all-out brawl or anything. So anything that they think is borderline or even a little more on the clean side, they're probably going to call just to try to control the game because it has been getting a little out of control. Try to bring it back in, calm everyone down.
Although it slows the pace of play down, you have to credit the officials with making sure that everything stays as cordial as possible. Condota puts a shot on, blocked by his own man in front. That was Jack Jonich. Klein looking to clear out. Patosha gets it done there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Adrian College penalty is on number 23, Iowa Adinier, 2 minutes for roughing, Adinier for roughing. This penalty was 16:48 of the third period. The Bulldogs are on the athletic physical therapy on the track.
Behind the net Things start up here for the Spartans. A bouncing pass cleared the length by Shields.
They can't really get anything going here. They just keep passes just a little missing them, and Adrian just keeps going right down the ice.
The Spartans certainly one of the more talented teams in the NCHA, coming into the game ranked at number 2. Also a top 10 team in the overall NCAA Division III standings. But the Bulldogs really have done such a great job of matching their talent with skaters of their own, putting out the right matches to stop every scoring chance, as this shot was taken, gloved by a seeing eye from Tallarico.
Adrian's physicality this game has not completely gone unmatched, but you can definitely tell Adrian is the dominant physical team, which I think in turn has really worn down some of the guys on the Spartans and really given up some scoring chances for Adrian.
Thank you to brother-in-law for their support all season long.
A tip by Calgin almost knocks it over the blue, but somehow stays in, and this time on the second chance it was cleared. Adinier will be given the okay to come out of the box and will skate towards the ice.
One minute
60 seconds left to go. The Arrington crowd coming alive. Everybody taking to their feet. A standing ovation for the Bulldogs. We're nearing the end, ladies and gentlemen. The Bulldogs won the regular season championship and are skating their way to a win here tonight over Aurora.
What a great show tonight by the Bulldogs.
Fans on their feet here at the Arrington Ice Arena. One last pass, and this is it, ladies and gentlemen. The countdown is on. 3 seconds to go. And for the second straight year, the Bulldogs capture the Harris Cup. An 8-1 victory over the Aurora Spartans. And just like Drake once famously said, we're going back to back, baby.
Drake actually said that when he won the Harris Cup back to back.
I believe he did. On one side, a scene of happiness and joy, celebration just beginning, hugs and smiles all around, and the other side you certainly have to feel for the Aurora Spartans, dropping the NCHA Harris Cup final to the Bulldogs, another great team. For some of the players, their last chance at winning a conference championship.
At this time, we ask the both teams please line up on your respective blue lines for the presentation of the NCAA.
And we'll get some awards being thrown out. The awards for individual players, as well as the great tradition in the world of hockey. And here's the handshake line, one of the oldest, most respected traditions in the game.
I just love that a group of 20 guys can go to war for 60 minutes and then come out and shake hands.
That's the best part. You settle your differences, no matter what the outcome. Some bloodshed through the contest. Fiery fists as well to add. And good sportsmanship from both sides to congratulate each team and their respective players. see Nick Tallarico up at center. Colby Thornton gives some handshakes. There's always the goaltender respect that you see. What a ride it's been for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Connor May pumping up the crowd a little bit.
What a season it's been for the Bulldogs, too. 2 losses on the year, carry that in the Harris Cup, take it home yet again. Regular season, take it home, too. Amazing season so far.
What a ride it's been, and it's going to be exciting to see what's going to happen for the NCAA playoffs. The Bulldogs skating in with a lot of momentum to that tournament, respectively. Obviously, as you know, captured the national championship in Lake Placid, New York.
I don't think they could have asked for a better regular season end.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Took them a little while to get started at first in the beginning of the season. Dropped a few games, surprisingly. But they worked their way back through it, fought through injuries.
Handing out the awards to the players who are present.
Bulldogs losing 2 games in 2 years.
Chris Lidley, the director of
4 games in 2 years, my bad.
and Adrian College Associate Athletic Director Meg Sharp.
And we'll get the announcement for the awards being passed out.
Here's the NCHA All-Tournament team from Adrian College.
It's the NCHA All-Tournament team.
Number 49, Ty Inns.
Ty Inns, the first recipient.
Crucial player on the Bulldogs power play with that one-timer.
Can really lay into it when he gets it going.
From Adrian College, number 14, Matt Redding.
Matt Redding also making the all-conference team.
Also at forward, number 16 from Adrian College, Alessio Luciani.
And there's the captain, Alessio Luciani, with some luches from the crowd. Up at Wow Cafe and Eatery, premier destination to catch a Bulldog hockey game.
The first defenseman from Adrian College, number 4, Chase Spencer.
Chase Spencer also being added to the list. And Chase Spencer with a cute smile as he receives his award.
Also on defense from Adrian College, number 20, Jaden Shields.
And Jaden Shields, the other defenseman, named to the all-conference team. Played great today.
What a beard.
Great guy all around. See some of the mullets for the Bulldogs.
From Adrian College, number 29, Nick Tallarico.
And the man backstopping the Bulldogs, Nick Tallarico, the senior in his last year with the Bulldogs.
What a way to go out.
30 out of 31 shots this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, the most valuable player of the NCHA tournament, number 16 from Adrian College, Alessio.
And Luciani with the NCHA MVP to add as well.
Congratulations on a great tournament, gentlemen.
Set up for a quick picture on the ice. A full sweep for the team NCHA.
edition of the Harris Cup. First of all, congratulations to both teams, and a round of applause to our NCHA Harris Cup finalists from Aurora University on a great run and season so far.
Stick taps go out to Aurora University Spartans, the number 2 team in the conference coming into the game on a extremely hard-fought season.
And now we ask that the captains from the NCHA playoff champion Adrian College Bulldogs to come forward and join Chris Whitley and Annette Sharp in the presentation of the Harris Cup.
And here's the moment that we've all been waiting for.
This is what you live for.
See there, Matt Kudo out with an injury. Hard to be sidelined for the game, but he was rooting hard.
Ruffin also down there.
And there it is! The Bulldogs with the Harris Cup! The second year in a row! They've done it again!
Great effort by the Bulldogs this game. Able to come out with the win exactly what they wanted, especially with the NCAA tournament right around the corner.
And a great win all around for the Bulldogs. Played a full 60 minutes of play. And with that, not a whole lot to say other than that, Zach. They did such a great job on both ends of the ice. They'll take their victory laps. You see there, Nick Tallarico with some smiles will pass it along. What'd you see after 60?
I mean, woo! I mean, Bulldogs just had a great game today, 8-1 in the end. Shots, though, 38-31, favoring the Bulldogs, but still close. Bulldogs, though, with definitely better scoring chances in the trapezoid, in the zone, where they want it, in the slot, as some people call it, the house. I think most of Aurora's the scoring opportunities were more so on the outside of the zone, more so like towards the side of the boards or like the red line, or not as much inside as the Bulldogs were. Bulldogs just ran their forecheck, what they've been doing all season long, and it ends up with them winning 8-1, taking home the Harris Cup yet again.
And the Bulldogs will set up at center ice for their picture with the Harris Cup. You love to see the scenes. Alex Herman and Zach Skinner here. Happy to see the Bulldogs take the victory and win the Harris Cup. We thank you so much for tuning in here on ACTV and can't wait to see you for the opening round of the NCAA Division III playoffs right here at Arrington Ice Arena.
Tuesday, April 6, 2021, I was sitting in my office and an email popped into my inbox from someone in your graduating class today. The email said, "Dear President Dockey, back in August I had emailed you in regards to the state of the well-being of the campus community during the COVID spike. At that time, I was incredibly anxious about the prospect of spending my senior year of college sitting at my kitchen table in my hometown trying to finish my seminar projects in the event we switched to all online learning. As I type this email now in April, I cannot describe to you the gratitude that my fellow students and I have for Adrian remaining open on campus for the duration of the school year. I wanted to take the time to thank the Adrian College community, the faculty, the staff, for allowing us to have as normal of a year as possible in a world that simply did not want that to happen. I look forward to walking across the stage in May knowing that I was still able to enjoy time with my friends and the Bulldog community during my senior year. All the best, Max Birmingham, class of 2021. Max, you've got to stand up so we can give you a round of applause.